Hostia, los están fusilando.
Oh, hey! Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt! Los, laufen!
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them
Julia,
and see
eres una
what's happening.
suicida.
Verdammt!
¿Qué?
Oh God, please no.
¡Oh, no!
Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you?
¡Hostia! ¡Su novio!
Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you.
¿Pero ese no es el pañuelo que vimos anoche? ¿Ese no es el pañuelo al que le hice la foto, tú?
Dear Julia,
Hostia.
are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right?
Hola.
I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot! Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße! Was machen wir jetzt?
Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel! Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße. Lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
No puede ser. Cobardes de mierda, asquerosos. Puta mierda de personas, no puede ser. Dios. Que yo iba a ver a la dama del lago, no que me
I'm dying, I
dispararan.
thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't
Pensé que me
afraid.
moría, pero por
In
extraño que
fact, I
parezca,
was
no tenía
almost
miedo.
relieved.
De hecho, más bien
When
sentí
I
alivio.
returned, I found
Cuando
myself
volví en mí,
once again
me
in the
encontré de
midst of
nuevo
a
en
bad
medio
dream,
de una pesadilla. Hostia.
one whose meaning I did not
Cuyo
understand at the
premonitorio
time.
significado no entendí en aquel momento. Hostia. Martha. ¿Te devuelvo? ¿Tú? Aspecto.
I give you back your words. 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 I give you back
Qué chungo, tú. Qué chungo. Qué chungo y qué fea está Martha, tío. Qué chungo. ¿Estaban enamorados entonces? No, porque este estaba con Julia.
I give you back.
No, no sé. No sé, a lo mejor le ponía los cuernos con Martha. ¿Tú ahora? No, ahora. Ahora. Pagaré No, vale, ahora veo. Mejor, mejor, mejor. Suena mucho mejor. Ahora veo. A través de tus... ¡No! ¡Fuck! Perdón. Ahora veo con mis ojos.
Now I see.
Estoy intentando encajar las piezas, ¿eh? Lo juro que lo estoy intentando. Pero no lo entiendo. Necesito más datos.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second.
Pues fue al revés.
On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner.
Pero se
I guessed it
sacrificó
was
Martha
Martha
entonces.
sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly.
Lo han echado a suerte.
They had
Lol.
trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Listas habrían sido si hubieran sobrevivido las dos. Pero como no, pues no son tan listas.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Está viva. El juego no ha terminado, chavales. Tenemos que saber quién la ha matado. A la Martha, digo. El entierro, 4 días después de la muerte de Martha. no habrán leído la carta, ¿no? Desde luego yo no la he leído, pues no sé ellos. Hombre, si estoy tumbada aquí en la cama de Martha, probablemente no.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away. No, 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 my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
Oh.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart.
What?
She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine.
¡Qué
I
fuerte!
examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing
No le ha pasado
more.
nada a Drux.
Don't
Es que
worry,
me han
dear.
pedido que me ponga este
She's
avatar
young,
hoy.
so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
¡Hala!
Thank you, doctor.
Pero puto cuervo.
For everything.
Pero puto cuervo.
Do you mind coming with me
Pero-
to pick my wife up from the cemetery?
Pero...
The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know,
Qué random ha sido eso, ¿no?
all of these
O sea...
preparations for the funeral.
Qué
Irene
random.
wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman
Sí, Drux, sí.
who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Violence against citizens
What if the bag is here somewhere?
and once again General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger. The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her.
General Edict K. New rules on...
Nada,
To be
lo
the
vimos
only
antes.
reason behind the cowardly
Vos
act.
matas seres vivos para comer, no lo insultes. ¡Hala! ¿Y si te digo que
After
soy
the Battle of
vegana?
Ogibonsi, on
Te digo
the
que soy
18th,
vegana y qué.
they are still
Tonto,
far
¿ahora
from
qué?
the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
Pero no le pego picotazos a los seres vivos para comérmelos, tío. No me los como crudos. Tío, ¿dónde están mis cosas? Ay. Otra vez, ya me está pasando lo del ratón otra vez. Vale, que hasta que no encuentre el bolso no me voy, entendido.
There's my bag. Thank God.
Ha sido fácil. Matas células, las comes,
Let's hope
asesina.
Lapo's
¿Asesino
letter
tú?
was in there.
Sí, está aquí, la carta.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around
Oh.
midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number. 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
O tu madre lo sabe y prefiere quedarse contigo porque la otra estaba embarazada. Barajo 3 veces que da suerte. Adivinación. Vale. Esta. Esta. No. Esta. Te iba a decir, ¿ha salido 2 veces lo mismo? No, vale. La emperatriz.
I have to see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
Tremendísimo, macho.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth.
Esto es una crítica social a los medios de comunicación porque a veces maquillan la verdad, ¿sabes?
Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal. Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister.
Me he equivocado. Quería reír esta.
New ordinance ban on the use
Se
of
prohíbe el uso de
bicycles.
bicicleta. Que te den por
Over
culo.
the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law.
Que vayamos en bicicleta, dice, ya ves.
The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city.
Fa. Si es que te deprime leyendo el periódico.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
¡Hala! No encuentro el último, así que nos vamos a conformar con esto un ratito, ¿vale? Venga, vamos. Este es muy tierno, gracias.
Hello? Mum? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh, my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh, my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there
Era mi
dead.
hermana.
This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
Como te pille tu madre. Como
I
te pille
told
tu
Nanny
madre.
everything that had
Le
happened.
conté a la tata todo lo que
She
había
was sad
pasado.
for Martha, of
Estaba
course,
triste por
but
Martha,
very
claro,
happy at the
pero
same
muy
time.
contenta al mismo tiempo.
I was the one she had a special
Ella
bond with.
tenía un vínculo especial
I
conmigo.
explained to her that I wanted to
Le
try and
expliqué que
meet the
quería
white
intentar
lady,
encontrarme con la
even
dama
if I knew
blanca,
it was a
aunque
silly idea.
sabía que era una
But she
idea
didn't think
tonta.
I was a fool.
No obstante, a ella no
Quite
le
the opposite.
pareció... No
She explained to
no
me
se lo
what I should
pareció,
do
más bien
in an
todo lo
attempt to meet
contrario.
her.
Me explicó todo lo que debía
It was
hacer si quería intentar
complicated. I
encontrarme
noted
con ella.
everything
Era
down
bastante
carefully
complicado,
in
lo
my
anoté todo
diary.
detalladamente en
Who
mi
knows?
diario.
Maybe she did it
Quién
only to
sabe,
keep me
igual solo
occupied,
intentaba
while
mantenerme
deciding
ocupada
what to do
mientras
with me in
decidía
2 to
qué
1.
hacer conmigo y a
I
quién
won't ever
avisar.
know, though, because
Nunca lo
that
sabré
very
porque
same
ese
day,
mismo día
the
cayó
bomb
una
struck the
bomba en la
villa and
villa
she
y
died.
murió.
They all died. We should have been in that
Todos
house
murieron. Si
ourselves,
hubiésemos
but
estado
instead,
nosotros en esa casa en lugar
poor
de
Nanny.
ella, pobre tata, hostia,
Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be
hostias,
careful, my little sparrow.
hostias, hostias. Y que justo se muera ahora, tío. Dios. Seis, 9, 3, 4. ¿Ah? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Era 6, 9, 3, 4, ¿no? 3, 4. Hola, lo de mí, ¿qué pasa? Muy buenas, chavales. Soy Zenoki y bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay de lo que sea que esté jugando. Martha is Dead, un juego de terror.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? I can save someone's life.
Muchas cosas tengo que hacer,
Maybe I
de
should
repente.
try.
Tengo que
Maybe
ser
I can
espía,
talk to
despedirme de
Daddy
mi
about
hermana,
it.
hablar con una
He
muerta.
may be able to advise me on what to do. I don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo?
Contarle a papá, ayudarlo. Venga ya. Venga ya. ¿En serio tengo que decidir eso ahora? Ya me jodería. A ver. Contarle a papá. Ayudar a los partisanos. Ya me jodería tener que elegir esto ahora, tío. Ay, pues no sé. ¿Qué hago? Ay. Hombre, a papá no se lo voy a contar porque se piensa que soy Martha. Voy a
To
ayudarle.
cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors.
Ya tengo las tijeras.
Tailor scissors should be fine.
Sí. Es una buena causa. ¿Qué?
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity. Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact
Con
with
su
her
amante,
lover.
¿qué amante?
To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some
Ya
off.
tenemos las tijeras,
3.
no pasa nada.
I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
Rezad, la neta. Dios, de repente tengo como muchas cosas que hacer, ¿no? De verdad, no voy a llamar a esos números, o sea, es que suicidio, ¿no? What? What? La dama blanca. Mi objetivo. Necesitaré un objeto que conecte su mundo y el mío, y el amante. Tiene que haber niebla, es un requisito, si no los espíritus son tímidos, como los de Mario Bros. Esto ya está hecho. Vale. Pues me queda despedirme de mi hermana, pero es que no sé dónde está mi hermana. Como no esté en la calle o en el sótano. ¿Estará en el sótano? No creo que la hayan puesto en el sótano, ¿no? Nah, no la han puesto en el sótano, ya decía yo. Ahí. Voy a ver si me puedo despedir y ya lo dejamos por hoy. Que ya llevamos 3 horas, creo. Joder. ¿Y dónde está la muerta? ¿Dónde está la muerta? Ah, bueno, voy a cortar el cable de comunicación ya que estoy. Todos quieren ser ya gatoyas. Qué risa me va a dar como luego me entere de que el bebé que esperaba mi hermana era de mi novio. Verás tú, me va a hacer una risa después de estar cumpliendo su última voluntad. ¿Dónde coño estoy? ¿Qué? ¿Me lo he pasado? ¿Qué? ¿Quién no era tu novio? Eran amigos. Yo no lo creo, pero bueno. Julia le llamó amigo en su lecho de muerte, pero su hermana... Bueno, da igual. Vale, aquí es. Pero... ¿Pero por qué? ¿Pero por qué? ¿Qué necesidad? Coño, Martha está ahí dentro. Hostia, pues voy a matar 2 pájaros de un tiro. Mierda.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
¿Lo vas a coger?
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
Toma, hermana. Un
Here,
pájaro
Martha.
muerto para ti.
This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
Puto cuervo.
Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3, series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General
Feliz cumpleaños.
Galeazzo
Gracias,
T.
Terry. Bueno, pues yo voy guardando. Ya está, suficiente por hoy.